Okay, guys, this is Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Dave's LFC Chats, LFC Football Chat, and more. Okay, I'm going to do a quick preview for the big game at Anfield on Sunday between Liverpool and Spurs. Half-hour kickoff. Can't wait for this one. This should be good. Usually is good. I absolutely am licking my lips in anticipation. Both teams, interesting. Haven't had the greatest of seasons, to say the least. We could have done a lot better. Spurs on their third manager. I mean, that's just absolutely crazy, even just saying that, isn't it? That hasn't worked out for them. But players for Liverpool standing out for me this season, before we get into the big preview, of course, there's 3 players stood out for me this season. Alisson in goal, more clean sheets in the 5-star hotel. He's been absolutely brilliant, kept us in games, is a colossal in goal. Absolutely legendary goalkeeper. He has stood up big time for us. Young Ibu Kanate at the back, a colossal centre-half, a young lad, French international. He has some career ahead of him. He should be okay for the game on Sunday. We're going to need him against Kane and Son. So I'm hoping Kanate's fit, but he's been brilliant for us. And Cody Hakpo, who came in January from PSV. An unusual, we weren't expecting him to come in. It was a real surprise. We got him on a snip. I think he's coming into his own now. He's scoring goals. He's making goals. He's a big lad. He's 6+, 6'3", 6'4". Big fella, young Dutch international, as I said. Really excited about him. You could say Salah's been good. He's got a lot of goals. But those 3 have stood out for me big time. We've been up and down all season. I mean, top 4 looks a miracle, to be fair, at this stage. I don't think we'll get top 4 right now. We've 6 games left, 4 home, 2 away. Spurs the weekend. We've 3 home games in a row here now. 3 games at Anfield. But even if we win the 6, I think top 4 is gone. I think 5th is a possibility. Maybe 5th or 6th is a possibility for Liverpool. But I can't see it any higher than that. Liverpool's inconsistent season, loads of reasons. I mean, there's about 15 or 16 reasons. We give it the main reasons. We didn't invest in the windows when we should have, so there was a backlog of not investing in the windows, and then we had just too much to do. There was injuries. We'll always have injuries to key players at the wrong time. And, of course, there was 4 or 5 top players who just lost their form and fell off a bloody cliff. We had a crazy season last year, almost a quadruple, 63 games. Didn't get a huge rest. Went again, World Cups. Not making excuses, but injuries and stuff just did not help. We're starting to get a bit back together with players coming back. And when we have a fully fit squad, we are decent. Defensively in the midfield, we have it been a bit creaky. But I think we'll be okay. And we have a fairly fully fit squad, of course, for the big one at the weekend. But it's going to be an interesting game. As I said, look, I mean, Spurs where they are. I mean, Spurs are, 3 managers, it doesn't help you, does it? I mean, it really is chopping and changing all over the shop. That cannot help any professional footballer. Yous are still dangerous. Yous are a dangerous side. Anybody who's Son and Kane in it is a danger, no matter what. So that's the big thing for me. We've got to be tight at the back. We've got to be aggressive in midfield. We've got to take our chances up front. There are always great games. Always great games. But one of the games that stands out for me between Liverpool, obviously it was the Champions League, but in the Premier League, would have been the one with Bobby's header. What a header it was, the Bobby header. Bobby's leaving us in the summer, Bobby Firmino, of course, but Bobby's header was the big one for me a few seasons ago. We've had so many great games. We have a really good record against Spurs at Anfield. I'm hoping it continues on Sunday, but it is a tough game. It is a tough game. Over the last 6 games, probably were our toughest game. We've had a few draws. We've had a few 2-2s. We've had a few games where it could have went either way. So it's always a good game, as I say, but I'm really looking forward to this. Let me just check this, guys. But I'm really looking forward to it. What players, Tottenham players, will get into the Liverpool team right now? Well, I mean, Kane. I mean, Harry Kane's a world-class striker. Son, I like Son. I really like Son. I absolutely love him. I think he'd be an absolutely brilliant at Liverpool. I think those 2 straight away would get in, absolutely. Into any team, to be fair. Predicted lineup for me for Liverpool. I think Kanate comes in beside Van Dijk. I think Trent stays there with Robertson and Alisson, of course, in midfield. I don't think he's going to make much changes. We're on a bit of a win and run at the moment. I mean, in midfield is the big question mark for me. Fabinho, Henderson, maybe Thiago comes in there. Maybe the famous 3 will start. Jones has been playing well recently, so whether or not Thiago comes in for Jones, but I think Thiago just gives you so much more in the middle. And up front, Hakpo, who's on form. I think Jota's a bit of a niggle, so he might miss out. Nunez and Diaz are dreaming to get a start. I think Nunez gets a start with Hakpo and Mo Salah, who does like a game against Spurs. So that would be my team. I'm going to go a tight game. I think it'd be a tight game, but I'm going for a home win for Liverpool. I'm going to go Liverpool 2, Spurs 1. I'm going to go Nunez and Salah for Liverpool and Harry Kane for Spurs. Sorry, Spurs fans, but I'm going for the 2-1 win for the Reds. Stay safe, talk soon, but I cannot wait. Let's go. Cheers.